You might think you know all there is to know about the reality of our world. But the truth is that every now and then, humans stumble upon mysteries that they just can't seem to unravel, even with all the science and technology we have at our disposal. While human imagination has created tons of magical and mysterious creatures for books and movies, what happens when we come across these otherworldly creatures in real life? From creepy sea trolls to the hairy blob in the Philippines and a Canadian ghost baby. In this video, we're giving you a roundup of 10 most mysterious creatures caught on camera to fuel your curiosity. Number 10. The Loch Ness Monster. The Loch Ness Monster was one of the most popular mythological creatures that was originally believed to inhabit the Loch Ness in Scotland, hence the name. According to folklore, the Loch Ness Monster is supposed to be a prehistoric reptile-like creature, almost like a very large eel. And while this creature is supposed to inhabit Scottish waters, there have been tons of sightings of what people assume to be the Loch Ness Monster in other parts of the country. People have captured footage of a large creature resembling a snake crawling through Alaskan and Irish waters, leading people to believe that the legend of Nessie might not just be a myth after all.
A living creature have to have something to eat.
Well, aren't there fish in there?
There's a fish, but I don't think it's...
Number 9. Alien in La Junta. There have been tons of hoaxes around alien sightings, but back in 2019, one possible alien sighting left the whole world in a state of panic. It all started when a woman called Vivian Gomez shared security camera footage from outside her house on her Facebook account. The footage showed a creepy, shadowy, alien-like creature moving across Gomez's driveway in a weird way. When the woman was accused of fabricating the video, she said that she would let anyone test it to prove that she hasn't messed with it at all. People also claimed that it could have been Gomez's son messing around, but the woman confirmed that it wasn't him either, leaving us all to believe that this weird creature really might be an alien after all.
You in the video?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Definitely.
Before we move on, we've got a speed challenge for you. If you subscribe to Facts Junkie and hit the bell icon in the next 5 seconds, you'll win 10 years of incredible luck. Give it a shot. It actually works. Number 8. Hairy Blob. The residents of Dinagat Island in Philippines were in for a nasty shock in May 2018 when a strange carcass washed up on the island's shore out of nowhere. The dead body belonged to an animal that was around 49 feet long, weighed 4,000 pounds, and was covered all over with hair, earning itself the name Hairy Blob. Scientists believe that the mysterious sea creature washed up on the shore because of the frequent earthquakes in that area at the time. Otherwise, the carcass would have decomposed inside the ocean. Number 7. Bigfoot. Bigfoot is yet another urban legend that parents all over the world used to scare their kids with. But don't be fooled, because Bigfoot might actually exist after all. One of the most iconic Bigfoot sightings in the world was all the way back in 2007 by a man called P. Patterson, who then uploaded it onto the internet. The video shows a gorilla-like giant creature walking in front of the camera, and while the footage isn't that high quality, this has been one of the most convincing proofs of Bigfoot's existence to this date. Number 6. Graveyard Alien. Another alien sighting on the list took place in 2005. But what's really scary about this one is the fact that it was taken in a graveyard. The eerie footage takes us through a graveyard when suddenly, a mysterious, non-human creature peeks from behind one of the gravestones. Once the person capturing the video zooms in, it looks as though the creature is something like a skeleton, one that's alive and looking straight into the camera with its mouth gaping. Number 5. Thailand Sea Trolls. Most of the sea is yet to be explored by humans, so it comes as no surprise that a bunch of tourists in Thailand were cruising the country's deep blue ocean when they came across these strange creatures that look like something straight out of a fairy tale. Thailand sea trolls, as they are now called, are strange short animals that resemble monkeys, but the catch is that they behave in an eerily human way and play some sort of horn-like instruments as the humans come near them. Pretty creepy, right? Number 4. Canadian Ghost Baby. A lot of people believe that when our loved ones pass away, they sometimes come back as ghosts to haunt us or to live with us, which is exactly what a Canadian mother, Melissa Smith, claimed was happening to her in 2018. Melissa was a mom of 2 when she lost her 3rd baby to a miscarriage. Soon after that, Melissa started experiencing unusual events in her home, like her kids' toys turning themselves on in the middle of the night. And while she instantly believed that it was the ghost of her miscarried baby that was doing all of this, no one believed Melissa until one day she captured the footage of what can only be a ghost on her young baby's crib cam. The video clearly shows a child's face peeking out from under the crib, and trust me, it's enough to give anyone the creeps for days.
But this, she says, is the most conclusive proof that her home is being haunted by her unborn baby.
Number 3. Long Island Beach Monster. In the summer of 2008, people living in and visiting Long Island, New York were in for a surprise when the waves at the beach brought in a creature that looked like it belonged to some mythical realm. The creature was lifeless with all of its blood drained, and its carcass reminded people of a mix between a dog and a gargoyle. The mysterious animal soon started making rounds on the news with tons of crazy theories about its origin. Some believed that this dead animal was an alien, and some believed that it was a mutated creature created by the nearby Plum Island Disease Center. But to this day, no one has been able to solve the mystery of the Montauk Monster.
So we walked over to see what it was, and we saw this dead animal. What is this thing?
Number 2. Dog-Monkey Hybrid. One of the most mysterious videos ever posted on the internet was the GoPro footage that a biker in Hungary recorded during one of his rides. Now, the biker was only trying to keep track of his cycling routine, but what he ended up catching was much more interesting. About 35 seconds into the video, you see what looks like a hybrid creature between a dog and a monkey jumping down from a wall on the left side of the screen. Right after that, you hear a noise that's a lot like barking. But the creature just doesn't look like a normal dog, but at the same time, it clearly doesn't sound like a monkey. Which is why people believe that this strange creature might be some kind of lab experiment gone wrong. Number 1. Rick Grebennik's Evil Creature. This video is straight from the surveillance camera footage of a man named Rick Grebennik, who installed the camera to drive off any thieves or intruders. One day, he ended up watching the footage that his camera was capturing all this time, and what he ended up seeing shook him to his core. Rick saw an alien or a demon-like creature approaching the door of his house and roaming around. While this creature, resembling a devil of some sort, wasn't able to enter Rick's house, the footage was all it took for him to pack up his bags and move somewhere else. Smart call, Rick.
Is looking weird. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It knows something's going on, man.
Alright. Comment below which of these mysterious creatures freaked you out the most. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Facts Junkie, and we'll see you in the next one.